It's March 8th, 2024. I'm on top of a little hill just west of the town of Los Barriles in southern Baja, Mexico. Right now I'm looking to the kind of west-northwest up the San Bartolo wash. I can zoom in a little bit. And one thing that fascinated me here is how linear the left-hand side of the wash is against this hill that slopes up, to the upper left of the image. And I'm wondering if it's fault controlled because the Baja Peninsula has a number of large faults that have a northwest trend that cut across the entire peninsula, and some of them are smaller, but there's a number of really big ones like the Santa Tomas Fault up by Ensenada. And I'm just wondering if this could be a little fault-controlled valley. And these faults are interesting because they're related to the spreading of the Gulf of California, which has got a spreading ridge where new oceanic crust is being produced. And that ridge is cut by a set of northwest trending, what are called transform faults. Of course, they're cutting the oceanic crust. But it is believed that some of these faults have continued on into the continental mass that makes up the Baja Peninsula, and that's these northwest trending faults I mentioned. I'm going to zoom around here a little bit so you can see the landscape a little better. There's an old structure here this structure that somebody built. It's pretty dilapidated. I tried to walk up part of it, but it creaks quite a bit. There's a really interesting set of cacti that are up there on this hill. Look at this stuff. I don't know the name of that, but it's rather interesting. Cactus. And then this one here, I think I have a little of that in a pot at home in Ventura of that plant. And there's cat claw coming up, and there's quite a bit of palo verde and palo blanco coming up this trail. So I'm on like I said, the top, and there's a name for this place. It's Divisado or Divisadero, something like that. And it's this vista point. I'll pan around here to the kind of to the west, southwest. Now we're looking at the Sierra Laguna back there, and that continues on down behind Cabo. And I'm going to walk around here real quick and show you a better view of you catch a little bit of the coastline here. Let's see. Thank God somebody's maintaining these trails because you wouldn't be able to get through this stuff. Here's that cactus, and it looks like it's going to bloom pretty soon. That same one I showed you. This one's pretty big. And I can get a view of the coastline. A little more of that same stuff. And you see the coastline there, Sea of Cortez, and then that's kind of the north edge of Los Barriles showing up there. That's where I'm staying at Dave Rucker's house. And that point that's out there, that's Punta Pescadera. And you can see through the bushes there the dune field at where one of the arroyos comes out. And then kind of hard. I don't want to walk through this brush. There's too many rattlesnakes up here. You can see the coastline going down to the south, eventually to the tip, and then around to Cabo there. Beautiful place. Great hiking area around here. I'm surprised about how many trails and stuff. And the geology is, of course, pretty interesting. It's mostly on this hilltop, mostly granite. All these boulders that somebody's moved around, they're all various granitic rocks, and then there's some darker stuff that's probably mafic dike or something like that thing. And I don't see any metamorphic rocks here, although there are metamorphic rocks in the hills to the north of us. And let's see what else about. Oh, on the hillside on the way up, there's quite a bit of sedimentary rocks that are. I might make another video that are around the sides of this hill, and so this has been uplifted. You know, as the Gulf opened up, it's all been uplifted. So there are marine deposits that were part of a, you know, shallow offshore, I would imagine, been uplifted, and still there's remnants, you know, around these metamorphic ridges. Well worth visiting though.